Welcome back to Sports Corner. Right now is a big topic. It's the NFL offseason, but a lot of talk right now has been in the offseason right now with Marshawn Lynch. You might know him as Beast Mode.
Yeah.
I know you're looking like that because it's Beast Mode.
Beast Mode, baby.
Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode, has been seeing interest in a return to the NFL, and he's met with a couple teams, including the Raiders and the Patriots. The Raiders.
He's met with the Pats.
He's met with the Pats. He has met with the Pats. I wouldn't be making this up. He has met with the Pats. If he does make a comeback, what team do you see him being the best fit for? Because right now, any team who needs a running back is looking at him.
Yeah. I'll let you go first.
I could see him. I just don't understand why he doesn't contact Seattle, because that team can really use him as a running back. I just don't see him. I could see him in Oakland as a good running back, but I can't see him in New England because they have a good running back in LeGarrette Blount.
LeGarrette Blount's a free agent. He hasn't been signed back.
Because he's always a 1 year deal.
Yeah.
He's never been the multi-year contract player. He's good for a year. He's good for those year contracts because he's well worth it
for that year.
Any year.
But he always ends up carrying the load. So
he does, and I agree with that. But I could see I think he could do well if he goes back to Seattle, he'll really do well. And if he goes to Oakland, I could see him as well.
Too.
If he goes to, he could go to any team. He could go to the NFC East. He could go to the AFC South. He can go anywhere. And he'll be an impact player. He will be an impact player.
I don't think the NFC East would pay for him. Nobody. I know, just off the top of my head, Dallas don't need a running back.
New York
They need a running back, but I don't think they'll pay for Marshawn Lynch.
New York is New York.
And then Philly, they have 3 running backs.
Yeah.
Washington, on the other hand, we have 3 young running backs, but they all share the ball and they're all pretty good. They're all B-level running backs. So, just give me a second.
Yeah, man. I'll take all the time you need. I just don't think you should pass on the opportunity to get probably one of the best running backs in the league if he were to come back. He's the best running back you could have for. What more could you want? His name is Beast Mode.
AP is out there too, and he hasn't even gotten a contract.
But he's also thinking he wants to take a pay cut to go to New England if that happens.
Who?
AP. He will take a pay cut if New England gives him an offer. Because I think he's chasing that ring. He wants a ring.
Yeah.
He wants a ring. And I could see what you want to do. That's where a lot of people go. That's like basketball. Everyone wants to go to Cleveland or Golden State because they want to get a ring.
In all honesty, I can see Beast Mode definitely in Oakland. Mm-hmm. I can see him in Green Bay. They got rid of.
Oh yeah, they got rid of somebody, didn't they?
Lacey.
Yeah, they got rid of Lacey because
Montgomery can't. He's not a running back.
No, he's not. You're right. I can see him as Green Bay. You got Aaron Rodgers and Marshawn Lynch, and
sick.
Oh my gosh.
I can see him.
That would be total dominance right there. I just don't see him.
I can see him in San Fran. I can see him.
But he wouldn't. He'd be their best player.
Right, but it's about who needs it. It's about who's willing to make that.
It's about who needs it.
Pay that.
Who's willing to pay that? Yes, but it's also that team chemistry you can have. I just don't see that in San Francisco.
You know where I can really see him?
Where
he would do damage?
I want to hear this.
Carolina. Think about how much they run.
I agree with you.
They pound the rock.
They run more times than anything, and I agree with you. But they
dude, you can't tackle Cam and you can't tackle Marshawn.
No, that's
like cutting all the best players on the team, right? And then just signing them to one NFL team. That's what it's like.
I agree with you on that one because that running game would be so strong you couldn't stop the run game. Cam Newton runs people over and can evade real easily. Marshawn Lynch will run you over. He is like a truck. He will run you over. I think Carolina would be a really good fit if they spent the money for him.
And Indianapolis as well.
They do need a running back.
They need a lot of things.
They need a lot. But defense, really, but a start would be a running back.
Right.
And being an Indy fan, that would actually really help. Indianapolis could really use Marshawn Lynch. And if he went there, he would be saving Chuck Pagano's job.
I believe that. My best fit, though, that was just teams that I think he would.
I agree with you.
My best fit is definitely Oakland. You know why?
I want to hear this. Yeah.
Oakland was a seriously nasty passing team last year. And I hate to say it because I always felt like Mike Crabtree was done. And I was thinking the rookie won't come in and do all that.
Yeah, and I agree with you.
Proved me wrong on both the courts.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets in the backfield with an air attack like that,
you can't
and
stop
a defense like that, they will control the clock on you, and your offense won't touch the ball, and it will tire your defense out, and they will be looking like trash, bro.
Oh yeah,
I think Oakland is the best fit. I wouldn't put that. I wouldn't even dump him in like. I wouldn't dump him on the Pats team. Like I really wouldn't. I think that is the best fit for him strategically. That is the best fit.
Strategically, yes. Because then the Raiders would have that one piece that they would need.
Right.
And they would be Super Bowl contenders. They should have been last year, but all they had was the pass game. They had no run. Their defense was...
Well, we can't really even say that because we didn't see them in the playoffs. They lost their quarterback.
They lost.
So, I mean, that's not super fair.
But even throughout the season, they didn't have a big run game. They had a lot more pass yards than rush yards.
Right.
There was more pass attempts per game than rush attempts. And if Derek Carr was not injured, there wouldn't have been a problem.
True.
However, it happened. Stuff happens. We'll see next season. But wherever Marshawn Lynch lands,
that team
automatically will have a good run. Will have a great running season.
They will get better.
They will
cannot say that because the offensive line makes a difference.
It does make a difference. That's why Dallas was able to really good. That's where Ezekiel Elliott was really good because the O-line was really good.
He got 4 yards before he could even get to make his own yards.
Yeah.
He got 4 yards before he could make his own yards.
So it'll just depend if the chemistry that he finds in a team will help him become an even better player than he was before. And time will tell. Time will tell where he will land. But
if because
he's a free agent.
It's Marshawn Lynch. I mean,
he's going to get signed.
We all know he's a pretty. We all
know he's going to get signed. The question is who.
If he comes out of retirement, though,
he's kind of like
because we didn't see him on these
we didn't see him make that full commitment
to being retired because he was in these it's like I seen him in some episode or something. He was living wild life, and he was I don't think retired life is for him, not yet.
No,
I think he may come back.
He might have a good few years left, but it's up to him. It's up to him what he wants to do and if he wants to make the most of it in the NFL. I agree, but we hope Marshawn Lynch the best, and we'll hope to see where he lands this upcoming fall and throughout the summer if we hear any news. We're gonna take a commercial break here. Up next, I know you've been waiting all season for this. Russell Westbrook passes Oscar Robertson, the Big O.